Bum, 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 bum. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another exciting episode of Popular Culture. I'm Chris.
And I'm Rico.
And this episode, we are chatting about
Bum, 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 bum.
Superman.
Superman.
Yeah.
We just got back from the theaters. And
I'm going to say it was a breath of fresh air.
Yeah.
Right? Like literally and figuratively in every sense of the matter.
Like, I would say for you guys that look for comic book accuracy, I would honestly say you're going to be pleased with this. Like, as we were sitting down watching, I was just like, man, this reminds me of a Superman comic book. The feel of it, the look of it, the color, how the characters communicate with each other. It reminds me of a good Superman comic book.
In our next video, we're going to be putting out. We'll talk about spoilers and everything
else.
So,
not too
so
much.
We'll give it a day. We'll tell you like what you're going to expect to see. But right now, this is more or less just telling you what we thought of it, and if you should spend your money to go spend $30 on popcorn and soda. Make sure you guys are staying. You guys are subscribing. Thumbs up, like the video,
bing, bing. So
you guys can check us out for the spoiler episode. Without giving any spoilers, what would you say? Let's start with the worst part.
You're going to get a lot of characters. And a lot of these characters, if they're just quick in-your-face one-liners, and you won't really know who they are unless you watched all the previous stuff. I wish they did not throw everything at you at the same time. Other than that, like I said, I did not dislike the way Lois was. I didn't dislike the way Supes was, Lex. Every cast member had a role, and they all did it well. And it wasn't too over the top. And at the same time, we got enough for a first opening of what the DCU universe is going to be.
Right. So now we got that out of the way, the bad part. So tell me, Rico, what was your favorite part of the movie?
Favorite part of the movie? The idea of what a lot of people overlook. Like, Superman wants to be a human being. He knows he has powers of godlike, abilities. But to him, he grew up as farm boy Clark Kent. And even though this is a Superman movie, we do get a lot of just the personality of Clark Kent and how it does show through when he's Superman.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say the humanity of Superman, even though we all look at him in this one way, but how does he perceive himself?
And he says that he addresses that point in the movie, towards the end of the movie, how he's just as human as the other people, Lex Luthor, all the other bad people, which I wanted to throat punch so bad, all those people. I'm like, ooh.
Yeah.
But the fact that he made it a point to say, I'm human. I get dressed. I my shoes on just like you do. I walk out. I make mistakes. I have humility, and that's his greatest strength as being human. Having those faults is what makes him human, and all those different things, those different aspects of humanity, makes us all individually. Do you think we have a bright future for DCU?
Yes. I think we do have a bright future. Without really putting any spoilers into it, one thing I hope they don't do is don't take characters, a little bit of this character and a little bit of that character. Either give us that one character, or go or move on to another character. I know you guys probably like, what are you talking about?
Well, Marvel has a habit of doing that too. Mm-hmm. They take different storylines to give you some new storyline. That's where they address the fact that like this isn't 616, isn't Earth 2. They designate it as like Earth 1999, whatever. So James Gunn may be taking that playbook, a chapter of the Marvel playbook, and say, okay, we could take a character and take little elements of these characters.
To make one character?
Into one character. Also, like, deep cutting different characters. Like I mentioned, a certain super person in there. I was like, I feel really, really weird about this. And you're like, oh, no, that's comic accurate. And I was like, oh, because I'm used to seeing that character in a different light. And now we see that somewhere else. I'm like, wait, what? I was already taken back. I was like, what's going on? And then you explained to me. So that being said, they will take elements for different parts. It's not exactly a carbon copy, more of a blueprint. And I think they really said that, like, all these elements, all these characters are a blueprint. They, as much as it would be very easy to do like a copy paste from, a lot of people have been saying that it's kind of like The Adventures of Superman, or kind of out of a cartoon, because DC's always done a really good job at the cartoons or the cartoon movies.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So they were always winning at those, but the movies were always falling on their face.
Kind of flimsy, yeah.
They're like, you did this, let's do that here.
Yeah.
Right? So I think James Gunn is kind of like taking a page out of that and was able to. I think that's why we were so excited while watching the movie, because it felt like you were mentioning, like a comic book.
Yeah.
Right?
I cannot stress that enough. Like, it felt like a comic book was just panel to panel to panel, just went live action for real.
Yeah, it was really good. Like the vibrant colors, the like in your face, like you were like flying with suits.
Yeah,
you were like in the action the whole time. Like there's a lot of other action movies but you feel like you're a third person. Where in this movie, I kind of felt like I was side by side with Soups. I just felt like I was really in the mix. I felt like I was in the movie for a lot of it. Like a lot of emotion that was in there, a lot of character driven, a lot of different characters are in the movie where you can kind of relate to, or you're like, oh yeah. So really quick, one more thing, Rico, what do you think people saying this was a very woke Superman? What's your take on that? What's your hot take on that?
What's my hot take on the woke Superman? Screw it. It was a good movie about an alien from another planet coming to our planet. It's made up characters.
Made up character, right?
In a made up place. Metropolis doesn't exist. So like, why are we trying to put this that kind of agenda into a fantasy story?
My favorite part.
Your favorite part?
I have two favorite parts. Cat Grant.
Cat Grant.
I'm a simple man. Yeah.
Miss Cat Grant.
Oh boy.
She was in the show.
Right,
she was in the movie. And she's memorable. That's all I'm gonna say. Wow. Mr. Terrific.
He kind of stole every scene he was in.
Yeah.
He definitely was like
he was like, I'm Mr. Motherfucking Terrific.
But like, out of the way.
Loved it.
I don't need you. I'm Mr. Terrific. Yeah, that was I think my big takeaway from the movie was Mr. Terrific was a breakout character, but you don't get too much Mr. Terrific, and I think it was a really good representation of him. And Guy Gardner was really good.
Guy Gardner, one of my favorite lanterns, by the way, which is one of the most hated lanterns at the same time.
My real favorite part was the moment, and it's in the trailer, so we can speak of it. The moment when they pick up the flag, the Superman flag, in that make up nation, right?
Yeah,
that they're in, and they go pick it up, and the music starts playing. I'm getting chills. Ooh, I got like a little verklempt. I was like, this is my Superman.
This is my Superman.
I was like, yes.
So since you're saying that's your Superman now, what's up with Henry? Right? I know. Oh, we're gonna get a lot of negative comments. I can feel it. Henry's my only Superman. Henry's the best Superman.
Oh no, not Henry. No, Christopher Reeve.
Well, yeah.
I would say David Cornsworth is. I would say my second.
Man, Superman.
Rate your top three real quick.
10.
Out of what we give
out
the
of
rating,
10.
we give our rating a 5.
Oh, 5.
Oh my god.
That's how much I liked it.
I was talking about rate your Superman man in order.
My
top
Supermans?
3. Superman. Rate your top 3 Supermen.
Henry, 1.
Henry's number 1?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Corn Sweat. And then I would have to say Reeve.
Wow.
The reason why Superman 1 came out like 1970. So I know I grew 1978. Yeah. The Superman 2 came out in 1983. So 2 Supermans went by before I was even born. I would say Christopher Reeve, that's our parents' Superman. Mm-hmm. Like what we know about comics is from passed down.
Right. So
we didn't grow up to that.
I mean, I watched it. But yes, what do I give it?
What do you give it? 5?
5. High five. All right. Man. Yeah, man. Superman. He's
and I love that it's not like Man of Steel, Superman, or Man of Tomorrow. It's just Superman.
Like back to origins.
Good old
which
point.
Really quick, is not an origin story. We start off.
They explain it. They explain it in the very beginning.
If you've seen the trailer when he lands in the snow,
yeah.
The only spoiler we're going to give you.
Okay.
The scene when he lands in the snow is the opening scene. What? That is the opening scene.
Jeez, dude.
Getting whooped. That is all we're going to give you. And then from there, it goes bonkers.
That's a... This is Rico. My main man, Chris. This is Popping Through Culture. Superman brief review.
Brief review. All right, guys.
We're done.
Stay tuned for the next one, guys.
Oh my God. Later. I can't believe you said that.
What?
You shouldn't have said that.
Yeah.
You couldn't help it, right?
I couldn't help it. I was too excited.
You just spoiled the first 10 minutes of the movie.
Yeah, if anyone makes it that far into the show.
Yeah.